Whoa.
Watch out for the room.
Yeah, you don't wanna go against me. I'ma go. Tryna play me 21, it's a no-go. Watch me walk in the 7, take my photo. 4 quarter, I got drive, boy, I'm solo. Who are you talking to? Bet up the money and bet that I top of you, wait. Rain gang every day, slay yo guys. Give me my bread, I don't play 4-5, but I'm back on top when I get my boys. Zeke on a run and he came for noise. Deck with a dot, got hoop on the post. Tavon streaking and he might get ghost like. You don't wanna go against me, I'ma go. Tryna play me 21, it's a no-go. Watch me walk in the 7, take my photo. 4 quarter, I got drive, boy, I'm solo.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Toles back with some Madden gameplay. Before I get into the gameplay, when I start the video, I'm about to show you guys just a little bit of my, previous games played. So I'm gonna play it right here. You see, we just beat DOA Juice Man with the Chiefs. I won 17-70. He's number 10, ranked number 10. I also just beat DOA Zoda God, who was number 2, as you guys saw in one of my previous videos. I posted the picture. See, we're on a nice little win streak, 18-game win streak, and then we're getting into the gameplay right here. I'm the Cardinals playing against 49ers against Old and Dirty, who's also ranked like 74th or something, or in the 70s in the top. He's in the top 70 in the world right now. So, I'm playing good opponents, and I'm showing you guys, I'm playing. You can only get who you match up with, and I don't. My OSU's team is either the Dallas or the Chiefs, and then I have like the Buccaneers and Ravens are 3rd and 4th. But now I'm just kind of using anybody throughout my wins. I still use the Chiefs, definitely every few games, but I don't always post those games. I just kind of use the games where I'm using other teams, so you guys can see that I'm winning with anyone, and I'm still on a good win streak. And this is right after that. So I was on an 18-game win streak. So this is the very next game. So anyway, with that being said, let's get more into the gameplay. As you can see, I have Isaiah Simmons as one of my linebackers and Deontay Thompson in my nickel formations. Right here, he tries to throw a bubble. Good tackle by Buda Baker. As unfakeable. Get him to a nice little 3rd and 1 here. I'm trying to stop the run. I'm obviously, trying to get a feel for his offense. He's obviously coming out running sets, but I want to see if he's actually trying to pound the ball, or is he trying to pass and just have me come out and 4-3 and try to pass out of it. So I'm going to play a little bit more conservative before I start playing attack and play aggressive, because I got to get a feel for what he wants to do. So right here, as you guys see, have everything, covered pretty well with the cover. The user, the one thing I didn't have covered, but he ends up running with Jimmy G. Getting a first down on 3rd and 1. That was unfortunate, but hey, good read by him, and we can live with that. So right here, trying to move up Jalen Thompson and my safeties down in the box, just to get some better run support if he does run the ball, which he does. Nice tackle by Buda Baker right there for a short gain. So we're on a 2nd and 7. Coming out same thing right now, same big nickel. I'm just switching between nickel normal and big nickel. They're not the best run-stopping formations, as we get a nice knockdown Buda Baker, just because I want more speed on the field. But their safeties are actually good enough linebackers to stop the run. So right here, I'm in nickel normal, as you can see, and I'm playing some man. I got my DN, who's Hassan Reddick, 88 speed in a purple, and then my right side safety, Buda Baker, in a purple. So I'm using Jalen Thompson. So I'm just going to use their middle and hopefully, let none on the outside right here. So now he's definitely passing the ball. Right here, we're motioning Mostert out to the right side. And look, we have everything bagged up pretty much. He throws a corner out, as you guys see, if you guys go rewatch that. Hassan Reddick at DN actually jammed Kittle, got out to there before him, and somehow still let Kittle get it without reacting to it. So that was just unfortunate. Felt like I made the right adjustments, but, unfortunately, we didn't capitalize on it. So right here, now I'm coming out some more 4-3 just to play the run. And, I feel like they have capable linebackers to play the pass, and, hopefully, I make good enough plays with my user to stop the pass. So I'm coming out and base stuff right here. It's still the first drive, so I'm still feeling them out. So I'm going to see what I could do with these defense. Now I'm coming out and cover 4 quarters, and I'm going to let the quarter shade outside so he doesn't run corner routes. Deuce close, that's normally what's coming. Or running the ball up the middle. Ends up passing, so you can see my user in low. Throws a corner out right into my quarter. What'd I say? Shaded outside quarters. He's normally throwing a corner out somewhere in there, and he actually forced it in. We got to pick Robert Alford. So right here, we're running low inside zone with Kenyon Drake. See how his run defense is. Get a nice little 8-9 yard gain right there. Right here, just come out passing. You see we got Larry Fitz at tight end. You guys know some formations allow you to put receivers at tight end. And Larry Fitzgerald, unfortunately for Madden purposes, because everyone knows he's an all-time great, but he's not fast, so he's not really a great Madden receiver. But he's better than all the tight ends, and just almost, pretty much around the same speed as all the tight ends on the Cardinals, and obviously has way better receiving stats. So my offense that I run is actually perfect for the Cardinals, because I could utilize Larry Fitzgerald, which pretty much you're never going to have him in the game, because you're going to have, Christian Kirk, obviously DeAndre Hopkins, and Andy Isabella with his speed in the game when you run 3 receiver sets. As we get a nice toe tap catch with Isabella right there. So at least I'm able to find some play for Larry Fitzgerald, who's, an all-time great. And, you know, it's actually useful because he's a pretty good run blocking receiver, pretty much better, if not, I'm pretty sure he's almost better than all of the tight ends on them, except Max Williams. Right here, run a little read option. We get a nice run with Kenyon Drake. Thought we were going to break right there, get tackled at the 2-yard line. So we know huddle because I'm thinking, okay, he's going to run inside zone again. So I'm going to just quick audible to a pass. He's going to run commit, and we're going to get an easy touchdown. So right here, he does run commit. Look, I have X, Y, B, everything. I hit Y. I should have hit X. It was a shorter pass, and somehow we go out of the back of the end zone. So that was just unfortunate. So right here, I'm thinking, maybe he thinks I'm going to actually run the ball this time, so let me pass just in case. So then I'm like, you know what, let me roll out. But you got Nick Bosa in the game, so he sheds real quick, can't roll out. So now I'm like, you know what, let me keep it basic. Let me not get ahead of myself. Run read option with Kyler Murray. That's what we got him for. Read the cornerback. We obviously see him crashing in. We run outside. Touchdown with Kyler Murray. So, you know, and obviously you guys see, like, not, you know, you can only play who you're matched up with when you play online ranked matches. You know, obviously when you play money games, anyone could play you. You know, the more they bet, most likely they're better at Madden. But, you know, I'm playing top 100 guys. You know, I'm playing well versus them. So, you know, I think I definitely got, you know, definitely playing well. Definitely liking the way I'm playing right now. I'm honestly enjoying playing with all these teams too. And I'm glad that I am able to bring you guys good gameplays. We almost get the pick right there. But I'm happy I could bring you guys good gameplay with all these different teams against, you know, at least the ranking wise, you know, high quality opponents, whether they're, you know, actually good, you know, whether people think they're good or not, at least they're, you know, top ranked guys in the game and they play a lot of games. So they're at least have a somewhat, you know, good idea of, you know, how to, you know, play Madden. And obviously they have a good enough records. So right here, it's made a quick slant over the middle. Deebo Samuel, good play by him. He's actually making a lot of good reads. He just made that one unfortunate read to, on the Robert Alford corner route as he throws a nice little slant over the middle right here. So he's actually been making great reads all game. I was just able to make that one key adjustment, you know, that was able to get me an interception. That's how football is. When you have two good opponents going against each other, it's literally a game of matchups, and whoever makes the first mistake, or can you force that person to make a mistake? And then if you make the mistake, can you rebound off that? So, you know, obviously there's little things here and there, but when you play two good players, man, it's literally a battle of adjustments. That's how it is in real life too, you know? So here we try to shoot the gap with Buda Baker. Unfortunately, couldn't. So now we're at the 2-minute warning. This game's going by pretty quick. I only got the ball one time, and it's almost halftime. And I got it off interception. So, you know, fortunately for me, I didn't get the ball any later, because if not, it might have been halftime already. Here's been a nice post over the middle with George Kittle. So, you know, we obviously don't want to give a touchdown before half. He's already in field goal range, but, you know, we still, like I said, we just don't want to give up 6. Right here, going to use Isaiah Simmons, obviously probably the best user in the game. You know, honestly, 6'4", 240 pounds with 93 speed. So he missed a wide open corner out right there. Fortunately for me, Jimmy G, you know, sold him on that one. So right here, we're going to play a little man coverage. If he wants to run the ball, great. I think I'll be able to stop the run enough that he doesn't score. At least that's what I'm hoping. So as you see, I'm coming out in pass coverage because I want him to pass the ball. So, you know, I got Buda Baker right there. I got Jonathan Joseph, a free safety, who they newly acquired this past week, the Arizona Cardinals. So the Cardinals actually have a bunch of solid DBs. You know, like I said, they're not like, I wouldn't say they're great on defense, but they're solid everywhere. You know, D tackle's a little weak, I guess you could say, but when you put linebackers, and especially Chandler Jones at D end, you know, you get some good pass rush. Right here, user that everything is he throws it over the middle and actually gets a nice play. So now we're on a 4th and 1. He's no huddling. I called timeout because I was like, you know what, I want to see if I can get him stopped on a no huddle. I have a feeling he's going to go to the bubble. Got me clicked off and through the bubble. I should have just stayed with Isaiah Simmons and ran commit, or just let, you know, see if I can get a block shed and just user the bubble so he didn't throw it. But unfortunately, he quick typed me when I was moving my guys, and hey, good play by him. It was a good read. Right here, throws a drag route. I was using the post. I was hoping he'd throw it so I could pick it off. But like I said, he's making smart reads. He's not testing my user. He's marching the ball right down the field on 2 drives in a row. So there, you know, obviously isn't much I could do. And it's not like the 49ers are such an overpowered offense outside of the speed of Matt Breida. Right here, throws it over the middle. You see, I get the animation. I was trying to run back, and I kind of just had an awkward user. You know, I didn't really, you know, commit to a receiver. When I tried to jump and catch it, I was obviously too shallow, so I couldn't get it. So good play by him. He dotted me up. You know, not much I can do right here. So right here, I'm going to see if I can get in field goal range real quick before half. You know, that's obviously the goal. Right here, able to hit Larry Fitzgerald. Obviously, good enough route runner, a tight end. Great 90-plus catch in traffic. So that's obviously what we want right here. So we got big gain and still got 2 timeouts. So I can definitely get in field goal range. Just got to make the right reads. Right here, I was trying to throw it to, waiting for RB to get out. He just kept jumping. So I don't know if he was actually going to go to RB or not. Try to throw to DeAndre Hopkins, and I get knocked down. Luckily, it wasn't a sack, but that was bad by me because I could have been a big play as long as I threw it, and I was kind of hesitant for whatever the reasoning. So right here, fortunately, obviously, we have Kyler Murray. He wants to drop everyone back. We'll run with Kyler Murray. Obviously, blocked with one guy. We blocked 2 guys, which was huge, and we got out of bounds. Now, not necessarily did it matter because we have timeouts, But right here, I'm like, you know, I'm going to take one shot to D-Hop. As you guys, we all saw the Hail Mary last night with D-Hop. So obviously, he can go get it on 3 guys. So I'm thinking, can he go get it on 1 guy? So I just throw it up right here. We jump up. We almost have it, and it gets knocked out. So I was like, you know what? I knew I had enough time to do that and then kick a field goal. So I did. We go into halftime. Boom. 10-7. And we get ball. So now I'm like, you know, I got to be smart here. I'm like, I'm going up against a good opponent. He drove down the field twice. Luckily for me, one of them was a pick. But I'm going to try to chew a lot of clock right here. I'm not going to do no extra stuff. Chew a lot of clock, get points on the board, and give him the ball with little time left because he obviously is not a big play guy. And especially with the Niners, you know, unless you break off a big run, I'm not worried about getting beat over the top by any of their receivers or, you know, even though George Kittle's great, he's obviously only 88 speed. So as you can see, I'm chewing clock ready. Not that that's the best way to play, but, you know, I'm playing against a good opponent. Like I said, I want to make pressure on him. I want him to try to over-adjust or do something crazy on defense. And then me, what I do is I put the pressure. So now he's like, if he realizes I'm chewing clock, he might try to send a blitz or start stripping and doing all these crazy things. And like he's pressing right now, maybe he'll press and I can get a guy over the top. So that's what I try to do. I try to get you out of your game. So when they try to make a play and they try to rush something, then I capitalize off you. As you can see right here, I'm streaking Kirk just in case he's faster than Sherman. But in case he blitz or didn't shade over the top, I want to make sure I have that guy there as we hit the flat. Obviously, you guys can see them, Dan Arnold. But I have those streaks there. So if you do make that one mistake, I'm going to hit you over the top. But if you're playing off, I'll take my check down like I just did. Ran the ball, unfortunately, got stuffed with Kenyon Drake right there. You know, obviously not ideal, but we're taking it. It's almost the 4th quarter. And like I said, I don't love playing like this. You know, it's obviously, I want to score 80 if I can, but I got to be smart. We had the running back wide open. We get sacked. That was unfortunate. So right here, I'm not sure if he's going to blitz again, but he's pressing. I'm assuming he's going to shade over the top. I don't think he's blitzing, but I'm going to leave all 5 guys on the route and just try to hit someone, get open. I can't believe I didn't hit RB in time, like wide open. I could have probably had a first down, but if not, it's a 3rd and manageable. So I'm going for it on 4th down. I'm like, you know what? It is what it is. I'll get it. I want to see what he does. You know, as you can see, I'm going to throw a deep in route with Kirk, and I'm thinking, you know what? I have a streak, but he's going to play over the top, so I have a deep out route with Hopkins, so he's going to play over the top and not be able to get it. We block everybody up, throw it, and we just get a nice, we click on, slow DeAndre down, possess and catch it, boom, out of bounds. That was huge on 4th and 20. As you guys saw, on 2nd and 3rd down, I had the running back wide open. I didn't throw it in time. All my fault, obviously, as we get a good run with Kenyon Drake right here as we fall forward for a touchdown. So we wasted the whole 3rd quarter and scored a touchdown, and I guess he was frustrated with that. I don't know why. He still could have, you know, tried to score quick and get a stop, you know, obviously, but I obviously chew clock and got him frustrated enough that I believe he's going to concede right here. And, you know, that's what we want as he does concede right here. So that was huge for us. You know, great win. Like I said, I just got him out of his game. You know, obviously, you know, if I was on the other end, I'd probably be mad someone's chewing clock. But, hey, you know, you got to get the stop. And like I said, I was trying to put a lot of pressure on him to obviously had enough pressure that he can just concede it without even trying to play the 4th quarter. But he also, you know, he didn't even change his defense up that much. He didn't try to make a gamble. I tried to make him make a gamble, and he didn't. But luckily for me, you know, I kept to my scheme, and I kept rolling and kept moving the ball, and that, you know, frustrated enough to get him, you know, to concede early. So, you know, with that being said, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Please, if you stayed, especially if you stayed this long, please subscribe if you're not. I believe over half you guys are not subscribed. It helps me out tremendously to grow. Please drop a like on the video. Helps me get on recommended pages, and I'll catch you on the next gameplay.
You don't wanna go against me, I'ma go. Tryna play me 21, it's a no-go. Watch me walk in the 7, take my photo. 4th quarter, I got drive, boy, I'm so low.